It's been over 3 months since I made the first video talking about me building a brand new sneaker room. Well, today is technically part 2, but we're gonna go through the entire tour. I'm gonna go through room by room and show you all of the insane upgrades that I've made to my sneaker content creation house. You okay with that, Meg? Call it sneaker content creation house. Okay, so let's start in this room, which is the living room, but it's also designed in a way to look good for clothing videos. I'm recording my clothing content if I'm doing any like streetwear pickups or, you know, different Fear of God and Adidas was a recent one. Sometimes it's filmed down here, at least all of the B-roll is. I wanted it to be nice and open, a space that I can, you know, get a full landscape shot of me top to bottom, and this is a nice space. The only issue with this room is the echo. That's pretty much it for this room. It's just, yeah, it's pretty minimal, simple, all of the colors go together. Meg loves beige, she designed all of this. She actually even made this table, that over there on the wall, piece of art, and she's even under construction. What are you making there?
TV bench.
A TV bench. Oh, yep, she made that as well. So, yeah, she's a big part of the design and construction of a lot of things in this house, to be fair, which you will see as we go along. Let's work our way from the office down to the main sneaker room, which is, I'm so excited to show you guys. It's an epic room. Room number 2, I guess, is the office. Hey, look at this. We cleaned for y'all, man. We cleaned this place out. We did kind of go over it in the first video. I'll just go over the key upgrades and then we'll move on to the next room. So first one is, look at that, son. I can stand. So, yes, I got a standing desk, which has been a game changer for me because I'm editing so much now. I'm literally sat down for like 8 hours a day. So having this and being able to stand is really, really nice. And my hips were hurting from sitting. My back was hurting. And then also having this is a treadmill. This is also really good. So I can literally walk and edit at the same time, so I'm getting my steps in. I'm trying to be a little bit more active. And the only significant upgrade is the dual monitors. Yeah, I can have like a preview monitor and then the whole timeline over there, which has definitely stepped things up. Now, unfortunately, I had to steal Meg's monitor for this setup because it was over there. I've kind of just ransacked your workstation, but I'm gonna get her another monitor. But for right now, she hardly ever uses it. She just uses the laptop, so yeah, I'm using it. Also got a camera set up over here. If I'm in any meetings, I can just swing that down, or if I need to record a clip of me, I don't know, at the desk, then I'll use that camera. That connects up to the computer super easily. Don't want to get too much into detail of all of this stuff. Let's head over to room number 2, which is literally right over here. And this is what we call the stock room. This is probably what you're used to seeing as the background up until now. I might record some videos in here, but mainly this is gonna be the top-down station where I film all of the top-down shots, some of the B-roll. So as you can see up here, we've got a little rig set up. So we've got the Vari-pole from wall to wall, and then we've got the camera rigged up to that. We've got a nice big light over here, and then we got this little one to add some light to the other side. You guys will remember from my sneaker collection video, we've got about over 200 pairs, I think about 220. Some of my latest pickups, we got the Craft 3s over here. Look at them, man. These haven't even released yet. So these are dropping on the 3rd of February. Such a clean pair of shoes. The shape of these things is really different, like a standard pair of 3s. And you see that one is taller than the other one? But yeah, I mean, obviously some people won't like that change. The big reveal, guys. This is gonna be the main studio. It's downstairs and we are pretty much, we're like 98% finished with that room. So let me show you. Here we go. We're gonna step inside. This is a project that we've been working on for a very long time. So I am extremely excited to show you guys. Let's head into the main room. Damn. Look at this, man! If you guys did watch the first video, we were doing like some mock-ups on the computer of like what this would look like. And it's pretty much entirely different to that. So let's start over here with just some of the like camera stuff. A fill light over here just connected to one of those Vari-poles as well. And then we've got the key light with the huge softbox on it. Got a monitor attached to a tripod. Got a tripod attached to a no, I'm joking. We have a tripod for the camera. I've got this little stool over here if I need to do a sit-down video, but I think I'm gonna be wanting to stand up in this studio. I just feel like it's a nice open space, so this is basically where I would be. The main building blocks for this is a lot of paneling. Let's start with the one that you guys know about, which is the acoustic panel. So these things, when you guys saw them in the first video, were literally just wood slats, and it was the color of wood. We painted them all over black. They're essential because that's what gets this room to sound so good. We were thinking of like how to build around it. We came up with the idea of making these panels. What you're looking at here is literally just 9mm MDF panel, and they're covered with joint compound. You could tell because I didn't actually do the joint compounding. That was all Meg. So it has not only like a realistic texture to it, like cement, like a concrete wall, looks realistic, and it just gives like this grungy like club vibe in here, which I think looks sick. Yeah, we've got those attached to the wall. And that looks really cool. It also helps with the sound. And then at the top of this, we've got an LED strip which wraps around all of the panels. This is something that I was debating on whether to have in here or not, but it's just like a clothing rail for clothing videos. Then we've got this shelf over here, which, you know, I kind of wanted to move away from the just having a bunch of shoes in the background. I wanted to have like specific stuff that kind of meant a lot to me, or was just a little bit more sentimental, or just looked freaking cool. One of the coolest things we got over here, we got a little Tesla Cybertruck in the corner. One of the freaking coolest things I've bought in a minute. This is a 1:18 scale Cybertruck, which like the doors open and everything. It's super freaking heavy. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I made a Tesla Cybertruck beer video a while ago, and I had those laying around the house, like not really knowing what to do with them. I thought, why not put them up there? Even though you can hardly see them, we got two little Cyber beer. Probably the coolest sneakers that I own, the freaking Yeezy 1050 samples that cost a ton of money. Got the sample tag over there, which looks dope. So are never coming out. We got some Off-White 5s because I just love the look of those. I mean, they're pretty much an art piece in and of themselves. And then we got the Virgil book, the Icons one, and we got a little Represent book, just some of the stuff that I had laying around that I thought looked cool in the background. Of course, we got the YouTube plaque. And I was thinking, like, I wish there was a way I could get some of you guys, like subscribers, to sign this plaque and then have that in the background. I don't know how we would do that. I don't know, maybe I get like right people's, like subscribers, YouTube handles on it or something. CPFM box, because I'm thinking like I need to fill this out with stuff and I don't have very many things to go in the background, and I don't really want to go through the route of like the typical freaking bear bricks and stuff like that, which normally people have. I got a pair of Chicago's, another pair of Yeezy boots, because again, these things look super cool as well. We got two little light bars over here in the corner, just kind of leant up against the wall. This is something which I'm still debating on whether to keep it here or not, but we got a bunch of these boxes, and I haven't really used them, and I thought they could be cool for something back here. Like, I don't know, maybe if I did like some kind of this is my current sneaker rotation or something like that, they would be in these boxes for you guys to see, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them here or not. Moving on from that, we've got a little lamp. I just like the vibe of this in the corner. It's like, you know, the warm light mixed with this little couch over here. It's a nice little combo. Speaking of this couch, hella comfy, and it rotates and everything. Maybe we do sneaky Sundays from this couch. How about that? All right, moving on from that, we've got this feature wall, which just, man, it came together so much better than I thought. Super simple. It's literally just little acrylic shelves. We've got a nice little selection over here. I just went with some of the heavy hitters. We obviously got the Wave Runners, we got the Amamenyar 3s, the Zebras, the big drop for this month, the Bread for Reimagines. Things are looking good, man. What do you guys think? Huge shout out to Meg. I don't want to take responsibility for the design or a lot of the work that went into this. A lot of that was Meg. So I said that this room was like 98% finished. So some of the things that I think we could improve in here would be to add a carpet or a rug. Then I was also thinking like this bare area over here could really use a sign, but I don't know what to put on the sign. Thinking like maybe Sneaky Sundays, or I don't know, Sneaky something, but we'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I was even thinking like Sneaky Club. As terrible as that sounds out loud. But you know, I mean, it kind of feels like a club in here. And I was thinking, you know, maybe, but then once you pay a ton of money for a sign, that's kind of permanent, you know, then I have to use that and then I might regret it. So I don't know, we'll think about that. Potentially a new sign. Thank you so much to you guys for leaving all of the comments in the first video that helped with coming up with a lot of the ideas. Thank you for supporting the channel and getting us to where we are. The content is definitely going to get a lot better. That wraps it up. So let's get out of here.